Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bria Janelle with LoudGenius.com, and we are here on the red carpet for Yes, You See It When Love Kills. It's about to go down. You never know who we're going to grab on the carpet. I'm talking about starring in this film. You've got Lil Mama, Lance Girls, Tammie Roman. The list goes on. TV One is really putting on for this one right here. It is a story that you don't want to miss. So make sure you guys keep it locked. You never know who we're going to grab right here on LoudGenius.com. Talk about what's next for you and really this black girl magic. Like, what is going on? What do you have next?
So through our production company, Nina Holiday Entertainment, that's me and my producing partner. Her name is Cass Seegers-Beatles. She couldn't be here tonight. She wrote this film. We had this film probably for 9 years, and we couldn't get anyone to do this film project. And just so happened, TV One, they have their series where they do following the real lives of I can't remember the series. What's the name of it? But it's a docu-series where they talk about the real life cases of women that have murdered people for their man. I can't remember the name of the show. But they did the story of Felicia Blakely. And Cass and I were like, oh, we have that script. We have that script because we had the news clippings, and this was like 9 years ago. We had the news clippings. We had talked to Felicia. Cass had spoken to Felicia, wrote a script, and it was like 9 years we were trying to get somebody to do this film. And here comes TV One doing her story, not knowing that we had a script. So yes, so we were like, "Hey, y'all, we have this script," and they ended up doing the film. It was beautiful to be able to let Tasha Smith do her directing debut, because we're all about, of course, black girl magic and putting us behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. So it was just a win-win situation, and the movie is incredible.
I love it. Congratulations. We wish you so much success, because we know, girl, you're just getting started. You're just getting started. We're here with Lil Mama. First of all, talk a little about your role and your preparation process for this role, and what do you want young women to take away from watching this?
Oh, yes. And taking this role, I had to be very creative with using my voice. I'm a very outspoken person. I'm a strong person. I would say, even in relationships, I say how I feel. I'm big on communication, because that's the only way that I really can, build with somebody and grow with them. In this case, she takes a lot of lead from the man, and even when she's being manipulated, my character, it's like, oh, okay, and just trying to find a way to love him. And I can understand that side too. Whereas before I would have judged that character prior to playing the role, but through playing the role and through having an experience right before I shot the movie, I learned, like, wow, this really can happen, So I want young women to just take from it like a true perspective of what can happen when you become an exotic dancer. It's a gateway to prostitution. It's a gateway to drugs. It's a gateway to robbery, and in this case, murder, and spending life in prison. So, yeah. Just know that this story exists too. So when you're out there and you're doing your thing, you're mindful of the choices that you're making in the field, because the streets move really fast. And before you know it, this girl started dancing at 16, became a teen mom while in the club, and wound up serving life by 19. So that's a 3-year span. That's a quick, like, oh, you in? You get grabbed. So be mindful. That's all.
As you see, I got Lance Girls here. Lance, When Love Kills. This is a very different role for you. Talk a little about your creative process and your backstory, really getting ready for this role, because you're just a lovable guy.
Yeah. But this role meant a lot to me because, a lot of people don't see me in this light. And what they forget is that we are all actors, and this is our craft, and we love to stretch our wings and fly. So, I took it very serious. I did a lot of research. I talked to a lot of pimps who I knew in Oakland, in Vegas, and Houston. And, I just soaked up the game, and I wanted it to be authentic, real. I wanted them to see this and be like, you know what, we can relate to that. But really what I wanted is for women that are in situations like this and see no way out to kind of step back outside the box, look through the window and see this and see how their life can turn out, because it goes down a very dark road.
When Love Kills is it's a very interesting story altogether. What is your strangest date you ever been on where you like, you know what, girl, it's time to go?
My strangest date, I'm getting ready to tell a real secret that I've never told anybody, but I went on a date with Ray Lewis. many years ago. And, football players are very aggressive. And coming from a basketball player, my ex-husband, Kenny Anderson, I was like, you know what, I'm over this sports thing. I'm good, So it was strange because he's very aggressive. He's very rah.
You're here with the man himself, Pastor Troy. Vice versa, man. That song will never get old. That is like, and I can't even say Atlanta anthem anymore. It's just it's a global anthem. Talk a little bit about the fact that they've implemented this song into the film and really what it feels like to really be a part of something like this.
Yeah, I really do appreciate it, man. The opportunity, man. That song means a lot to a lot of people, especially us down south, man. So for it to be receiving its just due, man, I really appreciate it.
When you're in Atlanta, where's somewhere that you like to eat or some things that you like to do while you're here?
I like to come right here to Atlantic Station.
Me too.
We haven't really gone a lot of places to eat yet. We've been so busy working.
And I used to stay right around the corner. Last season, I stayed at a spot called the Atlantic. So I used to be over here all the time eating at the Atlantic Grill. I used to movie hop. I didn't pay for the movies. I used to go from movie to movie. Don't tell nobody. Keep that a secret. I used to be hopping around. I used to be at this theater all the time. And so I love Atlanta. And I graduated from college out here. I graduated from Clark Atlanta University. So it's good to be back in the A.
You're an Atlanta Falcons fan. Yeah. Devontae Freeman. Yeah. We signed him 5 years, $41 million. Talk a little bit about the direction that you see the Falcons going and really what that means to you as a Falcons fan. New stadium, Super Bowl on the way, coming here.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited about the upcoming season. Everybody's so disappointed, man. They stay on my page talking about 28-3, 28-3. You know what I mean, man? Okay, we got it, man. But it's all good. I'm looking forward to the season. Devontae, he's more than deserving of it, man. So looking forward to the season, baby. Rise up.
You're a track star back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I did my research, Where were you and what were your thought process when you saw Justin Gatlin be Usain Bolt in his final match?
Yo, I was so happy for Justin. I mean, it's so big because when you think of track and field and sprinting, you think of Jamaica, right. And you know what I mean. And Usain Bolt is a beast, but to see him, he did something to me.
You're a track star, so what does that feel like? What is that moment when you beat your competitor and it's like it came out his final race?
Man, it was a beautiful thing, man. It was. I'm so proud right now. So proud of the brother.
You've been in the game for a long time, so you've got an opportunity to experience a lot of different things in music. Can you share a moment or instance in your career that has defined musical excellence to you?
A moment in my career that I'm really proud of, man, was being acknowledged by BMI, Broadcast Music Writers Association, man, as an ATL legend. You know what I mean, man? That felt pretty good, man. It looked good on the wall.
I see you doing your stand-up comedy. I mean, we know the Bonnet Chronicles, but why stand-up? That is not easy.
It's definitely hard, let me tell you that. But I started doing the Bonnet Chronicles, and people was like, well, this is really kind of funny. You should come to the club. And so I think I just approach it from a very honest standpoint and saying things that people think but don't want to say, and so it's kind of worked out.
So how do you prepare for your stand-up? I mean, are you working with like a writing coach or a comedian? Or
I work with a lot of writers, and I go on tour with two comedians, Ray Grady and Brian Hooks, and so I learn a lot from them. They've kind of taken me under their wing, and it's just been a very pleasant ride.
Bernie Mac passed away 9 years ago today. What type of influence, or who are your comedic influences, or maybe some of the comedies that you...
For me, it's really Lucille Ball and Red Fox. Yeah, those are the people that Richard Pryor, that I look to, that I felt, and Dave Chappelle. I mean, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart.
9 years ago, we lost Bernie Mac today. Now, you actually got a chance to work with Bernie Mac on the Bernie Mac show. Talk a little bit about your experience. What did you learn from Bernie? A moment that you can share that maybe like,
I just remember Bernie as a cool dude. I mean, and, I wish he was still here because I know we would have great things. I mean, he left a great legacy, but he's missed. You know what I mean? I always remember him just being a good dude. He pulled me to the side, wasn't afraid. I mean, he wasn't too big to chop it up with me, so it was cool.
I have to ask you, did you see that meme where it was like, I need that Cedric Alexander? Did you see it? I retweeted it! When you saw that meme,
I was so happy today. I retweeted it. I was like, oh my God, everybody's retweeting this.
Like that touched everybody that was born in the 80s and now. That touched our soul.
It touched my soul. It really is just, just a testament to the work we love to do. We love to make people laugh. We love to show ourselves in love. Right. And, and that was a beautiful time in my career. It was my first series regular that I ever had, and it was instantly like family on that show, on the Steve Harvey Show, and we literally are all still connected. And the love that Levita and Cedric shared, it was freaking amazing.
Listen, can you just give us a SETI one time?
SETI.
That's going to do it for us. Wrapping up here on the red carpet of When Love Kills for LoudGenius.com. This is Bria Janelle holding it down. You guys see, we got the inside scoop. I'm talking about Tammie Roman talking about her first ever date, the craziest date. Whew, I don't know what to say about that one, but you guys see all of the stuff that went down here on the red carpet. We had tons of celebrities that stopped by Loud Genius. I'm talking about Lance Gross, Lil Mama, Tammie Roman. I mean, it goes on. And you know what? Terry Vaughn, Lavina. Shout out to that girl right there, man. She did her thing right there. And make sure you guys keep it locked. We got more information, exclusives right here only on LoudGenius.com.
Hey, this is Terry J. Vaughn.
Hey, everybody, it's Tammie Roman from When Love Kills.
And this is Loud Genius.
Loud Genius.
LoudGenius.com.